Hello and welcome to Cutter's Cry. Eat some food, turn on tank stance, and let's go! So the first room in Cutter's Cry is actually quite simple. You don't really have to do that much. All you have to do is go into the middle, use an AoE attack to pick up all of these mobs that are here, and then mobs are going to start to spawn around the perimeter. When they do, you want to use your ranged attack to pick up aggro on them. So we're just going to keep using our AoE attack here and making sure that we're maintaining aggro. We're down to 2, so I'm going to switch to my single target rotation now. And now we're going to start to see some spawns around. So this is, you got to think about, like, what is this trying to teach you as a tank? And what it's trying to do is it's trying to have you get used to switching your targets and using your ranged attack. Because you're going to have all 4 of these, right? And they're going to come at you, but they're not going to come at you from all in the same place. They're coming at you from a circle. So now you have to start moving your camera around and getting comfortable with looking behind you and getting more comfortable with using your ranged attack, etc. Once you're done with this first pull, you're going to click on the shifting sands and head on down, 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 just like we're in Diablo. And it's going to be the same thing. We're going to pick up aggro here. I'm going to use my ranged attack, and then I will use an AoE to pick up aggro on these 3. And then the same thing is going to happen. Where are they going to come from? I don't know. But we're going to keep looking around because that's what we're trying to learn at this level. There they are. Okay, so we have one here. I got not in my line of sight. Okay, I got him. Okay, where's the other one? Here's one. Here's another one. Oh, I think there's this one I don't have aggro on. No, this one I don't. So I'll just use an AoE attack to make sure I get aggro on the last one. And the AoE didn't do it, so I used a shield lob, yes, to pick up aggro. So, same thing. And once you do this, your second pull, you can head on down again through the shifting sands. Now, luckily here, we don't have to do any sort of spinning around, but we are going to pull right up to here in this area. We don't need to go over here. Or wait, yes we do. We go up this way. And now that we have all these dudes, I'm going to go ahead and use Rampart and Reprisal and continue to AoE. And this is kind of where we stop. Now we just have to watch out for the AoE explosions from the shrapnels that will blow up, or they'll self-detonate once they get low on health. So we just got to keep an eye on that. There's one. Let's just get out of it. There's another one. We're just going to get out of it. Got a little turned around in this dungeon. It's been a minute since I've been in here. But yes, we are going to hug this wall, and we are at the first boss. We do not need to go anywhere over there. First boss is quite simple. We're just going to pick up aggro, turn it around. It doesn't matter, but I want you to turn it around so you build good habits. We're going to do our single target rotation, and that's it. You're going to tank and spank this. It goes down really fast. There is an ad that will spawn in this, but since you've been practicing picking up aggro on ads, it will be very easy for you to pick up the aggro. You're just going to wait for it, pick it up, and then you're going to go back to the boss. We're not going to take the ad down. There it is. You can see here on my target list, it has spawned. There it is, way over there. See what they did? They're getting you ready. So we have aggro now on this Marshal, and the Marshal does heal the princess, but we don't have to worry about it because we're just going to burn the boss down. And that is the first fight. We're going to go down to the shifting sands, and we're going to talk to our group now. And this is why I wanted to do this video, is to show you how this works. We're going to take the lead here, but we're not going to kill any of this stuff. We're going to sprint. We'll pick up the aggro so it doesn't wail on everybody else. But we're going to go straight for that shifting sand right there. Go, go, go. Everything's on us, but that's okay. You're going to be a little bit quick here. We're going to right click. Yes. And we're going to go down and we're going to skip that entire section. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to go to the right. You can see you can't really swim here, but we're going to go all the way around. And then we're going to click on the shifting sands and go down and just skip this. You have to remember, the reason you're here is to finish the dungeon, not to kill these things. Finishing the dungeon is what yields the rewards. So just go over to the shifting sands, right click it, and then click yes. and then you're just going to go right on down, skip those 2 sections, and you're at the second boss. Not a problem. Now, sometimes you might run into people that are not able to do that, or they die. If that's the case, that's okay. As long as you make it, that's all that matters. Because once you get through, just go in and start the boss fight, and then they will be pulled into the boss fight. They're going to be asked, would you like to join the fight that's in progress? And then they just click yes, and then you're here. So you can skip those entire 2 pulls to shorten the amount of time that you're in this dungeon. Anyway, moving on to this boss. Pick up aggro and turn him around. That's really it. He is going to do some stuff here. He's going to go underground, and he's going to start charging around. Where is he? There he is. We're just going to try to get out of the way. That's all right. And he's going to do that one more time. There's also going to be this vortex attack that he's going to do. And it's nothing that you have to really worry about too much. The healer is just going to heal through it. That's really about it for the giant tunnel worm. There he goes. He is going to do a vortex attack here. It's a room-wide AoE, basically. There it is. And then he's going to travel again. Nope, he's just going to pop up. And I already have aggro, so I don't have to worry about it. But our team is dying. This is not good. Our healer is... there he goes. He rezzed him. All right. Oopsie. Yep, that's all right. Not a problem. Nobody's perfect, and we are going to click the shifting sands yet again and head on down yet again. And now we are going to head into the last part of this dungeon, which is this cave. So, for the cave, I'm going to recommend we don't wall-to-wall here. We're going to use our shield attack and taunt to pick up aggro on the first 2. And we're just going to hug this left wall, and we're going to go all the way around. We're going to pick up this dude and go up this hill, and we're going to stop at the top of the hill. This is a good place to stop right here. Now, you could keep going if you're very confident in your healer, but it's really up to you. I'm going to go ahead and use Reprisal and Rampart since this is the last big pull of the dungeon, but this is a good place to stop. Right here is fine. Now that we're done with that, we will move on to the last pull of the dungeon. And if you want to do this all together, you can try. I think it's a bit much at this level. I already saw that, you know, the healer wasn't quite keeping up with the damage that the worm was doing. So, up to you. It is up to you. Do whatever you want. We're just going to go right on up here, again, up the hill, and we're going to stop right here at the top. And this is the final pull of the dungeon. I'm going to use my remaining cooldowns. Oh, this is a good spot to use the limit break as well. I like that. And we will now head into the last boss. The last boss has one single mechanic that you... Well, the last boss actually has 2 mechanics. The first mechanic is going to be eyes. The second one is going to be, I forget, like he locks on. But basically what we are looking for are what color his eyes are going to be. That will tell us what we need to do. The color of his eyes will show up here in the chat box, and it will also be in the middle of this screen as well. If his eyes turn blue, that means go out. If his eyes turn violet, that means go in. So it says eyes burn blue, and he will do a small AoE attack. When his eyes burn violet or turn violet, that means it's going to be like a donut AoE attack, so you want to go in. Okay, burns blue, we're going to get out. I was a little too slow on that one. That's okay. It happens. It's not the end of the world. You can see here his eyes focused on a single target. That means he just picks somebody, and this little electric thing is going to go out and follow them. And then once you can just like do what that guy did. So violet is in, excuse me. So I messed that one up, and that is okay. I know what to do, but I'm not doing it. So let's try to pay attention and get the next one. Focuses on a single target, so he chose Alto. And turns blue, so we'll get away. My goodness, I am going so slow. A single target means you just get away from the group, and you get away where the spark is going to drop in AoE. Okay, violet is in. Hey, we did that one right. Awesome. Focuses on a single target. And there you go. It's going to go out there, and then it's going to drop the AoE. Burns blue. We're going to get out. Yay. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. I'll go ahead and use my damage reduction abilities because why not? Focuses on a single target, but that's it. The fight is over. That is how you do Cutter's Cry. Those are the best places to stop. That's how you do the skip. I know there's a lot that's going on in this dungeon, so I hope you found this video helpful and useful. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I tried my best. Maybe there's a different video for you on the channel that you might like. Anyway, that is going to do it for this one. I will see you in the next one. Bye!